Good news, everyone. Today I've been challenged to do the 10 RV questions challenge. I've actually been challenged by two different RVers. One is Camper Life and the other is Jurgen's Journeys. I'll link both their channels in the description below. So the first question is, if you could change or add one thing to your RV, what would it be? Well, for me, I think the one thing that I would change in my RV would be the couch. Not necessarily the couch itself, but the cushions on the couch. The cushions are the regular cushions that come in RV, and they're kind of thin, and I like a little bit more padding to make it a little bit more comfortable. Or if maybe I wanted to keep the RV, I might take the couch out and put in a couple recliners to make it a little bit more comfortable while sitting. A lot of times I find myself sitting on my bed because it is more comfortable. Number 2, what is something you did not expect when you got your first RV? Well, this is my first RV. Something I really didn't expect while getting my first RV was it was not ready to go camping in. There was a lot of things that you had to do to it in order to make it camping ready. Now I'm sure everyone lives different lives as RV camping, but I had to make it my own, and it took me a little while to make my own. I was still actually adding stuff, and I'll probably still be adding stuff while I'm on the road. Number 3, what was the deciding factor for you to buy your first RV? Well, I was looking at houses because I wasn't really happy where I was living in Florida. So I was looking at other cities, and I really couldn't find a city that I liked. So I'm like, well, why not just travel around? So I bought the RV about 5 months ago, and I've been traveling and loving it ever since. I don't know if I'm going to stop. I don't know when I'm going to stop. But you know, it's been fun, and I don't have any regrets on actually having that decision of doing the RVing full time. Number 4, what's your favorite meal to cook while at camp? Well, for me, I like what my mom calls cowboy beans, which is actually beans mixed with hot dogs that I slice up. So you cook the hot dogs and slice them up, and then put the beans in the frying pan, and then mix them all together. It's nice and hearty, sticks to your ribs, pretty easy and pretty cheap. Number 5, what is your must-see RV destination? Well, for me, the must-see RV destination is the lower 48. I want to camp in every state in the lower 48. And then I also want to make plans to actually go to Alaska. So I'd say Alaska would be my destination. But I'm not counting out the other 48 states in the continuous United States. Number 6, what is your favorite thing about RVing? Well, favorite thing about RVing is things like this. This beautiful recreational area that I'm at, seeing different things that you wouldn't really necessarily see living in a house and taking a vacation every so often. Meeting people is another thing. You meet very interesting people while you're out RVing, and you see a lot of nice things. Number 7, what is your least favorite thing about RVing? Well, my least favorite thing would be the limited resources that I have. You have limited water, limited propane, and limited power when you're actually boondocking and not actually hooked up to anything, which is sort of what I like to do. You just have to manage them, and if you manage them properly, then you shouldn't have a problem. But I'd say that's one of my least favorite things. Number 8. What is the must-have on your next RV? Well, on this RV, I have solar power on the roof, and I installed it myself. So it keeps my batteries topped up on beautiful days like today, and even on days that aren't as bright and sunny as it is right now. So I must have solar on my next RV. If I don't have it, I'll put it on there. It was fairly easy to put on. I was planning on doing a video about the install, and I still might in the future. I'm working on a lot of other videos. I'm pretty backed up, about a month and a half, but I'll get around to it. Number 9, what is your favorite adult beverage at camp, if you like adult beverages? Well, I enjoy wine, and I also like a little bit of spiced rum. So those are the two. I don't really drink a lot, but I might pop open a little bottle of wine or have some rum and coke. But mostly I just drink water and maybe a soda every so often. Number 10, what is your favorite indoor RV accessory? Well, I have to say my favorite RV accessory would be my power station that I have right next to my bed. There was already one power station there. It had 2 USB ports and a DC car adapter port. And I removed a little lamp that was there right on the bed because it was in an inconvenient area and it was pretty square. So I took it out and I had the wires there, so I actually added another charging station. So now I can charge 4 USB devices and have 2 car adapter plugs. So I can charge my phone, charge my hotspot, my iPad, plug in a fan or electric blanket that runs on DC. So, I mean, it's there. It's nice. It's convenient, and I enjoy actually having it where it's in a convenient area. Another thing that I would sort of like, or that I do like in my RV, is my kettle. Use it every morning and make a cup of coffee with it. I do the pour over method, so I have a cone and it sits on the cup, and I just pour the hot water from the kettle to the coffee. And I also use the kettle to sometimes make ramen noodles, where I'm not using the microwave. I'll just boil up some water and put the hot water in the ramen noodles and let it sit for a few minutes until it actually all soaks up the water and the heat. Those are my 10 questions. If you enjoy my videos, this one and other ones, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Also, make sure you comment down below. And as always, thanks for watching.